Ayan, good morning everyone. Let me just adjust my cameras. Ayan. Alright, Tuesday. Ang ganda ng market yesterday. It was kind of slow, especially sa mga blue chip. Pero sa watch list natin, ang gaganda ng mga galaw. Alright. So we're gonna be talking about PSEI first. Ayan. Hopefully, ayan. Let me just read your messages. Ayan. We are 30. Antay lang natin yung ibang audiences. Joseph Magsino, good morning. Ayan, Rolly Ang. Ayan. Oh, just new to my channel, Sir Rolly Ang. Welcome, welcome. Right, the Daily Grind is a daily program where we basically study the market together. Right, especially yun sa mga newbies, wala pa talagang guidance when it comes to trading the market. This is one of the best programs for you para hindi na kayo ma-hype, right? So, welcome Rolly, Walter, Fernandez. Yan pala, sa mga bago, please subscribe to my channel. Yan. Subscribing to my channel will greatly help, right? Gilen Kando, right? Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good morning din. And JMD, good morning. Daily Grinders, yan. Meron na tayong community ng Daily Grinders. Yan. Sir Meg, MPI. Those are in the list. Meg, MPI. So, we're gonna be going through them in a while. JMD. So, abang lang. Right. Judy Becerra, or Becerra, I'm not sure. Good morning then. Ethel Narciso, Stella Sanchez, good morning. Jet Abaliera, sorry. Good morning. Argel Mendoza, Marlianto, Angel Vargas, Jenny Lynn Escolano, Jet Abaliera. Sir IRC, yes, IRC is in our list today. Kahapon, nasa list natin si IRC for wait for the bounce, diba? If you were a swing trader, you should have seen that bounce and got in yesterday. Sobrang taas ng galaw ni IRC yesterday. But we're gonna discuss that still. Right? Asan na yan? Wala. Marlianto, Angel Vargas, Jenny, good morning. Yan, Jet Abaliera. Arnold Medic is here, good morning. Jonah S, good morning din. Yan. Yun yung mga students ko, right? Jonah S. Oliver Reduta, good morning sir. Thoughts on X and NRCP? We're gonna be talking about them in a while. Si X, nag-breakout na naman. Very good for X. Right. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Emil Bardon, Bultron Antipas, Rico Velasco is asking about MRC and Web. MRC and Web is in the list today. Nga pala, speaking of lists, para you will be updated of the list that I have, please go to this website. I'm gonna share my screen. Right. Financialfreedom101.co. Alright. Every day before and daily grind, I always update this list. Yung date nga lang. Let me update the date. Hindi ko na update yung date. But this is for July 10 already na lista. Yung date lang ang hindi ko na galaw pala. Right. Dapat na-edit. But again, this is the website. Right. Let me just, give me 1 minute. Let me just fix the date. July 10. Alright, so let me just refresh this. It should be July 10. Yan, July 10 na siya. So, before the daily grind starts, andyan yung list ko that I will be reviewing for the daily grind. Alright, and then during the daily grind, yes, there will be additions. Ayan, may mga edit dyan. So, I'm gonna be editing it and then uploading the edited list after the daily grind then. Alright, so you can see the list here before the daily grind. At least meron na kayong idea ano yung mga i-discuss natin already. Also, the chat room is here, right? If you want to join the chat room, this is the chat room for the Discord. It's already in the website para makita nyo yung list and you can see the chat room at the same time. And then, also, if you're looking for the link for the daily grind, pag live siya, just click here on this button right here. Right, pwede nyo i-click yan dyan. Also, the replays, yan. Ito yung replays natin. Just play on, if ever wala na yung live and uploaded na yung video and you want to review it, just go to this website and then just play this and then yung latest episode ang mape-play every day. Right? So, this will be very helpful for you guys. So, please bookmark this page, www.financialfreedom101.co. Ang dami pang pwede nyong magamit dito sa website na ito. Right? So, please visit the page. And then, also to help me, if may makita kayong mga patalastas dyan, i-click nyo na lang, mag-open naman yun ng ibang tab. Right? That will help the channel in return and the website, right? Para ma-continue ko yan. Because these things have upkeep and these things will help me continue the program. Nga pala, yan. Let's talk about PSEI. We're already 118. Daanan ko lang mamaya yung mga greetings and tanong ninyo, okay? So magsimula na tayo. Sayang naman yung oras. Alright, so PSEI. What do we expect from PSEI? Number one is, it's looking good. Why? Price action. You know I'm a price action person. I always watch the price action. And look at the price action of this dip, this reds right here. Eto, yes, very red. Tas eto, biglang bumagal na yung sell-off. And then yesterday, napakaliit lang na sell-off. Plus, we're showing a higher low support right here. Price action-wise, PSEI stabilizing. This is good, especially for investors. Kasi baka uptrend na ito and it will bounce anytime soon, which I think will be bouncing today. Right, so I'm very positive of the PSEI today. Plus, the trade wars is medyo humuhupa na naman. So, that's positive. After yesterday, there wasn't that much effect on the trade wars anymore. So, that's kind of good, right? So, medyo maganda yung maganda yung outlook ko for PSEI today. So, this is looking good, especially for investors. Right? This can be a higher low already. If you don't know price action yet, makikita, I'm gonna be making a tutorial video about price action, detecting these kinds of moves, yung nagsuslow down yung nagsuslow down yung downtrend, and then mag-green na yan, magka-cup and saucer na ito eh, diba? So, I'm gonna make a video about that in the future. So, that's what I expect from PSEI. With that, let's start with our watch list, right? So, before I continue, right, this program is brought to you by 2Trade Asia. If you want to be able to trade anywhere, anytime, if you're a casual trader, and this is a good mobile app. 2Trade Asia is a good broker for you. They have a mobile app, very fast app. I tried it myself. Para sa mga casual traders na hindi talaga nakaka full time into trading but wants to buy something when it hits the support, but the watcher option of their mobile app sets you an alarm that na-hit na yung support or na-hit na yung cut loss mo, and then when it hit support, you can watch it and then buy it wherever you are. So that's a very advantageous, especially for casual traders and investors. So test out 2Trade Asia. Go to 2tradeasia.com. Alright, so first up sa list is buy as long as the support holds. This is best for swing traders, yung mga position traders, right? Buy as long as support holds. Yan, nasa chat room yung lista. Also, it's on the website already. So, number 1, NRCP. Yan. NRCP lang araw ko na to rin-recommend eh. Right? And now, nag-bounce na siya. Ang laki ng bounce kahapon from 1.04 to 1.09. Sayang, di ba? So, NRCP yesterday moved 3.81%. 3.81% lang naman. Right? It's not that much. Buy as long as the support holds. If you're a momentum trader, this is good too. But konting ingat lang, we have a resistance right here. If you can bargain for a bit at around 1.07, pag bumaba yan ng konti, 1.07, and then starts bouncing, that's a good avenue. 1.06, 1.07, that's a good avenue to buy para at least mas maliit yung risk nyo. But 3% lang naman yung galaw niya kahapon. It's very little risk, right? Support is holding on strong. So, this is very good for NRCP. Right, so, number 1 yan, BPI. Ayan, ilang araw ko na rin itong rin-recommend. And we have 2 straight days of gains from BPI. Kahapon, 1.71%. The other day, I don't know how much, but more or less around that level din. So, BPI, ayan. Any confirmation na hinahanap nyo, ano pa hinahanap nyo, di ba? You're waiting for a breakout, you can, but medyo late na yan. Still, right now, BPI is a very, very good position. So, BPI is a good buy for me. MRC naman. Right, si MRC, ayan, ang daming nag-abang nito kay MRC eh. But MRC is looking good. That support is holding on. Kahapon nag-pullback siya, which is good. At least lumapit na kayo sa support. Mas malapit na kayo sa support, diba? So, if it bounces, then get in MRC. If you're looking at MRC. I know, majority of my recommendations, medyo marami, but it's because the market is very good. Ang daming stocks na nasa baba, right? if you're looking for, if you're a follower of very specific na mga recommendations, there are other what do you call this, people out there who recommend specifically. Tapos pag re-recommend nila ito, at least i-back up nyo na lang dito. For example, someone recommended MRC, someone you trust recommended MRC. I will teach you how to enter, when to enter, and where to cut losses, di ba? So this is really what I'm teaching you guys, right? So kasi wala akong connections to what do you call this, brokers na who has very in-depth researches about the fundamentals of a company. I just know that their fundamentals are good, but brokers have they have first-hand informations about projects ng mga malalaki. So whenever these people recommend something, just ask me, right? And I'm gonna teach you when to enter. That's where I'm good at, right? So MRC, eto, this is looking good for MRC, right? So STR naman, nagsimula nang gumalaw si STR yesterday. Ayan, nag-green na siya. So buy still if the support holds. Ayan, unti-unti nang gumagalaw si STR. Next up is MPI. That support is very good, by the way, for STR. That's a very strong support. Ito yung previous support na before talaga nag-breakout si STR. Right? Yan yung area niya kung saan siya pumasok talaga. So MPI, right here. MPI, we are holding on to a higher low. This is the lowest point. Ngayon, nagsusupport siya at a higher low. This is a good sign for MPI, right? Buy as long as this support holds for MPI. Meg naman, yan, someone asked about Meg earlier. Yan, si Meg is still holding on to that higher low, and we have a higher support right here. So Meg is still a good buy. Buy as long as this support holds. Meg is a very good company. This is a very solid support. First, 1, 2, 3, 4 times, 5 times, 6, countless. So many times this support was hit, and it bounced whenever that support is hit. And eto nga, nag-double bottom pa nga siya, di ba? So that's a very solid support for Meg already. So if you're looking at Meg, if you believe in Meg, which is very good, ang ganda ng Mega World, this is a good price to get in for Meg. Right? APX naman, ayan, gumalaw na kahapon sa APX, and it's still there for me to recommend. I'm still recommending it right there para sa support niya. Buy as long as support holds. AEV, ayan, si Aboitiz, one of the very good companies. Pula siya for 3 days, but we are still at that support area, and bumabagal yung pagbagsak niya. And if this bounces, this is a good company to get into, right? Buy as long as the support holds, but then again, still bearish yung market. Still be careful on your entries. Walang mag-all in, please. Sana walang mag-all in para walang maipit. Just test buys, and then sa higher lows, doon na kayo magbumili ng another portion of the stock, which is yan yung nangyayari ngayon kay SMC or SM ba yun? We're gonna go through them in a while, right? So next naman sa AEV is EMP. Emperador, still very good, right? Si Emperador, yung mga may-ari ni Emperador, napaka marurunong nag-share buyback si Emperador while they know that their stock is very cheap. Nag-share buyback na sila. This is very cheap position for Emperador. It's still holding on to that higher position right there. So napakaganda na position ni Emperador. Kaso nga lang, it's been consolidating for how many days? Nanalo siya ng konti dito, right? And then nag-consolidate na naman. But look at that, it's starting to go up, right? This is a good sign for Emperador. It's building momentum, right? Still very cheap, napakaliit pa rin ang risk nyo, so everything is okay for Emperador for me. So it's still a good avenue to buy Emperador. That's why I'm also asking you to just test buy lang. Wag kayong mag-all in, so that if ever mag-consolidate man ito ng mahaba, you're still very flexible kasi konti lang naman pinasok nyo dito. You still have money to test buy on other stocks. That's why it's very wise for you to just do test buys. It gives you flexibility in your trading. Right? So next si Emperador is Vita. And si Vita, and gumalaw siya the past 2 days, nag-pull back ng konti. Yes, it is still here, pero na-break na ni Vita yung downtrend niya, starting to build momentum already. Yan, nagbe-build na ng momentum yun si Vita. So buy as long as this support holds. for Vita. ABA, and si ABA Core, buy as long as the support holds. It's stabilizing. It's nagsa-sideways siya. So, I'm recommending ABA, pero as long as this support holds. ABA. And si VLL, yan. Medyo pulahan si VLL eh. Pero meron pa rin support si VLL eh. Andyan pa rin siya sa support area niya. So, it's still okay for VLL. Just wait for that bounce really to solidly confirm that this is a solid support. But this support right here, 1, 2, 3, is already holding on. Kaso nga lang medyo downtrend siya. So, be very careful. Alright. Hopefully, this support holds. VLL is very undervalued. So, I really love VLL if you want to get into VLL. But this area right here is very solid already. So, hopefully, and if you want to see the volume yesterday, napakaliit lang ng volume ng nagbebenta. So, that's a good sign for VLL. Next up, from VLL is FLI. Yan, so Philinvest. Yan. Philinvest, buy as long as that support holds. And we have a higher support right here. That is a very good sign. Right. Next up is AB. Right. AB, and Atok Big Wedge still has a good support right here. So, buy as long as that support holds. We're at the same level kung saan siya umakyat talaga. So, that's a fair price for AB. Right. For me, this is a fair price. So, buy as long as this support holds for AB, Atok Big Wedge company. Right. Next up is Jackstone. Right. Jackstone is making a support. And look at these bottoms right here starting to it's starting to go up. That's a mini triangle right there for 3 days. That's a mini triangle right here. That's a good sign. Right? So, atong big wedge. Buy as long as the support holds. Kung nag-breakout yan especially. So, that's a good position for Jazz. Next up is Macro Asia. Ayan, Macro Asia, sumula na siyang nag-Bollinger Band trigger nga siya kahapon eh. So, this is a good sign for MAC, right? It means that the volume is starting to pick up. It's not yet too late to get in MAC. Buy as long as the support holds, horizontal line dapat ang gusto ko. Buy as long as this support holds right here. Magkano yung risk natin kay MAC? I did recommend MAC yesterday. I strongly recommended MAC to buy as long as the support holds, and right now it's right there. Napakaliit pa rin ang risk ninyo. Gumalaw na si MAC, guys. Sana kahapon pumasok pa kayo when it started to climb, because yun nga, recommended ko kay MAC is buy as long as the support holds. So this is a solid support right here kay MAC. So hindi pa uli yan lahat. If you're looking into MAC, if you're looking at for a good company to get into, MAC is one of the good companies. Sobrang dami lang ngayon ng mga good companies na at a very good price. So one of them is SSI. After failing hard SSI from 5 pesos, 1 peso 85 na lang si SSI. Last year, they're starting to get what they call this. Nagiging consistent na sila with their earnings. Right? They were falling because 2017, right? First quarter ng 2017, medyo bumaba siya. Look at this price right here, from 12 pesos, right, down to 1 peso, right? Kasi ang pangit ng 2016 na mga performance nila. But right now, it's already recovering right here. So, we're at a very good price already. It's pretty SSI has been consistent already, so I'm seeing good recovery from them. So, I think they won't go even deeper from this price. So, buy as long as the support holds. Ang ganda na ng presyo niyan for SSI. From 12 pesos to 1. Parang sa CHP yan. Alright. IDC, yan. Gumalaw na naman siya. IDC, buy as long as the support holds. Still still consolidating for very long time. This is why, again, I'm telling you, mag-test buy lang kayo. Buy as long as the support holds. Web naman, ayan, nag-pullback si Web kahapon and hanggang MA20 lang. So, this is what I'm talking about. Baka mag-pullback si Web, but it did pull back at MA20, and this is a good avenue again to buy more. So, that's a very good position for Web. Napakalit lang na risk niyo ng Web. And look at Web. Web is starting to be consistent on their earnings. Third quarter, ang laki pa niyan. Negative 1,000, and then annual earning niya naging 1%, and then first quarter 59.92%. So that's like 1,000% improvement from their quarterly earnings from third quarter to first quarter, 'di ba? So ang laki ng improvement ni Web. So this is already evident and it's already showing with its stocks and nagsistabilize na siya. Right, so that's where web, buy as long as support holds. Si CHP naman, ayan, si CHP. Right, we are at a higher low position kay CHP. This is a good sign right here. This could be an uptrend already. Actually, this is an uptrend signal already. Hopefully this holds. So this is a new support right here for CHP. Buy as long as this higher low holds. Right, this is the new support we're looking at right now. So if this holds, then buy CHP. Hopefully this is an uptrend already. WPI. Kaso nga lang takot pang investors ni CHP kasi ang dami investors na ipit dyan. Sana wala na, sana nakalabas na yung iba. Waterfront Philippines Incorporated, WPI, buy as long as support holds. Ang ganda ng support ni WPI. So that's holding on strong. So that's a good sign for WPI. Kaya WPI is there in the list. MHC, na-discuss na ba natin to? Hindi pa. Alright, MHC, ayan. Yesterday, I recommended MHC to wait for the bounce, diba? And yun na nga, nag-bounce. And then, hopefully, nahuli niyo itong bounce na ito. It was very near MA20. Ganito guys, I'm gonna teach you a technique. Para wag nyong ma-miss itong mga ganito. If you are a trader, one technique is open these charts. Right? Yung mga nasa lista na wait for the bounces, right? I-open niyo yung mga chart na yan. And then, if it starts bouncing within the day, so simula pa lang ng bounce na yan, pumasok na kayo. Right? And then, yan, ganito, may bounce na. Others are more conservative. They want to look for a confirmation, which is right here, nag-confirm pa. So, usually, pag ganito, kinabukasan pa sila pumapasok, or end of the day. Ang problema sa ganyan is, look at IRC. Not IRC, ISM. Ang problema naman sa ganyan is, if antayin mo pa yung confirmation na bounce at mag-end of the day ka pa, look at the movement already that you've missed. You've missed already 8%. Ito for ISM, di ba? Ang laki ng galaw ni ISM kahapon, 11%. So 11% out of position ka na naman. So wala ka na naman, hindi ka na naman makakapasok nito kasi masyadong mataas na. So always pag ganito yung position, watch it. Watch the stock within the day. And then if it starts bullish and you're seeing intraday bullish signals, pasukin niyo na. Right? Kasi baka maiwan na kayo. Swerte lang natin kay MHC, hindi pa siya gaanong mataas. Right? There's still chance to 2% na yung galaw ni MHC kahapon. So we can still get in MHC. Right? That's for MHC. ABS naman. Naalala ko sa MHC ilang araw natin to pinapanood dito sa support niya. Tapos then gumalaw na sa MHC. Now we have a retracement right here. This is very good. This is a very good chance to para humabol kay MHC. Next up is ABS. ABS right there. ABS-CBN kahapon umakyat na siya hanggang 24 pesos. 'Di ba? So that's a very good move for ABS. This is the bounce that we have been looking for. And yun, we have a new support right here. Buy as long as this support holds, right? This is a good signal for ABS. Look at that. Napakagandang RSI. MACD, no clear signals yet, but RSI wise and price action wise, that's a very good signal for MHC. Right? So, ABS. So this is what we've been looking for how many days. Yan, ang ganda na ng position. Napakamura na ni ABS-CBN. Very undervalued stock. One of the most undervalued stock in the market actually, si ABS. So buy as long as this support holds. Next up is SMC. Yan, kahapon si SMC, already told you yesterday, SMC, wait for the bounce. Ayan, nag-bounce na nga. Ang ganda, ang laki ng bounce na MHC kahapon. SMC. Then, good volume and we're at a higher low. So SMC, still not too late to get in. This is a good signal for SMC, right? And after this engulfing, ito yung sinasabi natin. After this engulfing right here, stabilization, and then ayan na. Simula na ng reversal niya. SMC, SM, yan si SM. Naka-wait for the bounce si SM yesterday, and then now in yung bounce, that's a higher low right there. Right? So this is a good opportunity for you to get in SM. So nagsisimula nang mag-uptrend sa SM. Right? We're seeing a higher low right here. So this is the best opportunity to get in SM. especially sa mga investor. SMPH naman, bumagsak pa yata si SMPH. SMPH bumagsak, but we have a support. We're starting to show support right here. So kind of shaky pa rin si SMPH. So you can use this support as as your basis, and then just wait for that bounce. Pag nag-bounce yan, higher low na yan, konting retracement na nangyari kay SM. So baka uptrend na ito eh. So baka maiwan naman kayo. So if this shows green, if this bounces, get in SM as SMPH. Next up is H2O. Yan, bakit hindi ko sinulat sa H2O yesterday? Forgot why, but I did mention na daanan natin sa H2O. There is a possibility nagbabounce sa H2O. Kaya kahapon nagbounce nga siya hanggang 6.38, di ba? So H2O, this is the bounce we've been waiting for. So we can test buy and use this as our support right here, right, for H2O. Buy as long as the support holds. Next up naman, isa lang nasa lista ko for watch for breakout, si MER. Kasi si MER gumagawa ng flag pattern. Manila Electric Company, Meralco. Right, so, yan. We are seeing a flag pattern right here. Let's make a horizontal line. Pakita ko lang sa inyo yung flag pattern. Right here. And right here. So, this is a flag pattern. It's also an ascending triangle at the same time. But, yes, this is an opportunity to get in pag nag-breakout yan. Very solid momentum from MER. This is, even in a bearish market, sobrang umaakit si MER. So, this is looking good for Manila Electric Company. Right, so, those are the two list ko muna sa buy as long as support holds and watch for breakout si MER kasi nag-flag pattern siya. I'm gonna go to your questions. Rally, Lamor, Grace Rio, Rico Velasco. We'll be covering web in a while. MRC po, sir. Yet we covered them already. Did we cover MRC? And we did. I think we did cover MRC. Yes. Guys, nga pala, before I continue to your questions, if you want to support the channel, and please help me continue this program every day. And there is a super chat button sa chat natin. If you want to help the channel, help me, help newbies, help me help you. Help me to continue this project, yung the daily grind. Please use the super chat button dyan sa chat room natin. That will help me a lot. Also, if you haven't created a coins.ph account yet, please go to please go to the video description. Meron akong link dyan for coins.ph. Use that link to create a coins.ph account. Soon, magbo-boom na naman yung Bitcoin. And if you're not ready, baka mahuli ka, create an account in coins.ph. It will make you, it will let you buy Bitcoins, and then yung Bitcoins na yun yung gagamitin mo to enroll to a broker in cryptocurrency. So, once, be ready to create, to buy Bitcoins. Just create a, what do you call this, coins.ph account, right? Also, if you're looking for a good avenue to earn passively, you can help me by helping yourself investing in good traders. Check out copy trading. Meron silang copy trade na magsisitting pretty ka lang, wala kang ginagawa. Let the good traders do the trade for you, and they earn and you earn at the same time, right? So yan, guys, if you're not a member of the FB group yet, the Billionaires Club, there's a link in the video description. You can join there, right? May link dyan. Also, the website is in the video description. Right. So, let's continue. Asan na yan? Puntahan ko yung mga lista questions ninyo. Grace Rio, ayan. Laura Ruby Napa, good morning. Ayan. Annyeonghaseyo from ladies. Yeah. Annyeonghaseyo sonsanim. I don't know what that means, but annyeonghaseyo means good day, I think so. Alright, Roxanne Pineda, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good morning then. Hazel Miranda, ayan, is asking about web, STR, and Vita. I think nadaanan natin sila, di ba? Web, STR, and Vita. Yan, nadaanan natin yung tatlong yan. So, okay na yan, Hazel. Aha, yeah. Good morning, sir. Costco, Now, and ECP. Si Costco, bumaba ng bumaba, eh. So, right now, Costco, Yan, nag-recover pala si Costco kahapon. Right, so right now, hindi ko muna i-recommend si Costco. Still on a downtrend right here. I'm looking for an engulfing pattern or magsa-stabilize. But this is definitely very cheap for Costco already. This is a very, what do you call this? A very consistent company. Nag-RSI na naman siya. So, wait lang muna for Costco. I'm waiting for Costco still. Si Now naman, ayan, nag-retrace na naman si Now. If you're into Now, wait for it to bounce at this support right here. It's ECP din, nag-retrace na si ECP, natapos na yung hype. Ayan, bumagsak na si ECP. Actually, umakyat pa si ECP kahapon before really going down. So, I will want you guys to be patient. Wait for that retracement kay ECP. Wait for the bounce muna kay ECP. So, that's for Hahaye. Gray Pagalan, good morning. Po, sir, good morning din. BSC and CLC po. Right. CLC, nasa lista ko naman si CLC, so dadaanan natin yan mamaya. Wait for the bounce CLC. Si BSC naman. Ayan. Right, BSC, Basic Energy, ayan. Wait for the breakout na lang dito. It's hitting this resistance right here. Whenever it hits the resistance, it's going down. Support natin kasi is andito eh. If you're not in BSC as of the moment, yan. I did recommend BSC on this support right here at nung nag-form siya ng support. Right now, hindi ko muna linagay si BSC dyan sa lista kasi yan, it's very near its resistance already. So, wag muna kayong humabol kay BSC. But if it does a breakout, then that's a good entry point kay BSC. At least meron kayong solid base. Si Gray Pagalan, let me just go near my microphone. Si Gray Pagalan naman, good morning Sir Lloyd, BSC and CLC, ayun pa. Vivek Ilagan, good morning. Bruno Clown. Melvin, already in the website. Okay, that's good. Raymar Mariano, good morning din. Raquel Necesito, good morning Sir Lloyd. What do you think on MBT? Ayan, Metrobank, bumaba si Metrobank kahapon ng 2%. Right, it triggered the Bollinger Band. Grabe sell-off kahapon because may bad news eh. There was a rumor or there was, I don't know if it's real news, but Metrobank is rejecting the news na may scam sa kanila. Kaya bumagsak si Metrobank dahil sa news na yon. Right? And then, MBT did clarify the news reports. They did say that hindi totoo yung scam na yon. You can read the MBT news report right here. Yan. So, pwede nyo tignan yan. Right, so, that's what is happening to MBT. Sayang nga eh. Ganda na sana ng position niya. It was at the support area. Kaso lang when that news came out, yan, bumaba pantuloy siya ng so I will recommend iwasan nyo muna si Metrobank for the meantime. Tinanggal ko muna si MBT sa list. Malas natin eh. That happens. That wasn't expected. May bad news biglang lumabas. Right? Romel Genciana, good morning sir. Good morning then. Brent Lacambra, bookmark. Alright, that's good. Alright. So those who just came in na hindi alam ano yung sinasabi namin na bookmark, alright guys, I want you to check out my website. This is financialfreedom101.co. This is not for me, but this is for everyone. Before the daily grind starts, andito yung mga recommendations ko. The date and there. Also, the chat room for the Billionaires Club is here. Right? It's a very healthy company. I've been moderating it and other people are guarding it para walang mag-hype, walang no bullies, no nothing. That's just a healthy community that's helping each other. Whenever I'm there, I help as much as I can. But if wala naman ako, the P community is helping you. So if you're a newbie, definitely check out the website and pumasok kayo dito sa chat room. This is made easier for you, so you don't have to download anything. Everything is in the website already, right? Also, the live link is right here, and also the replays are here. So andito na lahat na kailangan nyo for the daily grind for all the services that I've been providing you. Andito, reports ng other brokers are here, so you can check their recommendations also if you wanna get a different perspective. Yung mga traders ng brokers, their researchers recommendation are here, so you can check them out. Right, so Dennis Vargas is asking about X. Ayan, si Dennis natanong about X niya. Hayop yun. Right, X. Ayan, si X did recommend X right here. That recommended it here again on the higher low. And right now, breakout na si X. I don't want to recommend it today kasi malapit na naman siya sa another resistance right here. So, dapat pumasok na kayo the day before pa. Dapat dito yung position. It's already out of position. But definitely, there is intraday Opportunity for X. Nasulat ko ba si X for intraday? Wala eh. So, I'm adding X doon sa intraday potentials. Intraday na lang ang pwede natin gawin kay X kasi masyadong mataas na. We're already out of position. Federico, good morning. Kim Francis Santos, good morning po. Okay po ba pumasok sa RLC? Bounce po kasi sa MA20. Right, RLC. Yes, we have a higher low right here. RLC, I did recommend RLC for a breakout play. And nirecommend ko to kahapon si RLC. RLT pala. Right, so we have a good position right here kay RLC. Yes. This did a breakout. Si RLC nag-breakout. Ay, hindi pa pala. At this point right here, initial resistance siya, nag-breakout siya. Right, so if you're looking for a good position, yes, pwede yan, and then just cut loss below that breakout point. Right there. RLC, tinanggal ko sa lista ko si RLC kasi medyo mataas na talaga. I did recommend RLC at this support area right here. So lang we're at that resistance already. So look at that. Pwede mong ikapanalo is hanggang dito pa lang. So it's medyo risky, but if you really want to get in RLC, this is a good company naman eh. We're at a still very good position right here. This is a higher low actually. So that's a good point right there. Good question kay RLC. You can get in RLC. Mag-test buy ka lang. Konting ingat lang, okay? So use this breakout resistance line right here as your support, or you can use the MA20 if kaya mo pa naman yung risk. You can use the MA20 as your support. Right? So RLC, that's my take on RLC. Medyo shaky pa ako kay RLC, right? Medyo mataas na eh. Right now, I can't decide kay RLC kung pwede ba siyang pasukin. Actually, nag-breakout siya dito. I'm really scared of the resistance right here, so RLC. But yes, definitely, this is a higher low. This is a retracement right here. And that's the confirmation right there. So, very good question. Sino nga ba yun nagtanong? This is from Kim Francis Santos. Very good find. This is a retracement right here. So this is the confirmation. You can use this as your new support right here. Get in and then use MA20 as your support. Huwag mag all in lang, okay? Because I really find this position really shaky. But then again, RLC is at a very low price, right? Ang ganda pa rin ng presyo ni RLC. So maganda pa rin yung entry na yan overall. So yes, RLC. I'm gonna be putting RLC on my list. Yan, RLC, buy as long as the support holds. Right, Annette Bala. Good morning, sir. IRC, we talked about IRC already. Not yet. Si IRC, nasa wait for the bounce list ko. Why? We're gonna go through that list later. Right, Annette Bala. Alan Montesa. Bloom, sir. Thanks. We're gonna check Bloom. Right, time check, it's 8:55. So, bilisan ko lang ito. Right. So, Bloom naman, nagre-retrace, but price action is there. Right? Ganda na. Tumitigil lang yung ano niya. We're at a higher support right here. Yes, Bloom. Wait for the bounce. Andyan ba si Bloom sa lista ko? Right. Wait for the bounce for Bloom. I'm adding Bloom, so wait for the bounce. Very good. Right. Hindi ko napansin to si Bloom. Right. Mark Jiao. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Do you set a target price after a breakout? When is the best time to sell when a breakout happens? It depends eh. If you're a trader kasi, I don't really set target profit. What I do is, if I'm a trader, I make sure I can watch the market. Right? Pag napapanood ko ang market, I watch the price action. Whenever it hits the top and then starts going down, that's the time I sell half. Kasi pag problema, if you put in target profits, for example, ang target profit mo is 8%. What if it doesn't hit 8%? Hanggang 7% lang and then start na siyang bumagsak. Hindi ka magbebenta kasi hindi na hit yung target profit mo. So that's the disadvantage of putting in target profits. If you can watch the market, wait, look at the momentum, and then if it starts to go down, then you sell half already and let the other half ride. At least naka-gain ka na. Right? So that's for Mark Jiao. Ryan Paddock, MRP po. Let's look at MRP. Yan, MRP. Support is right here. Na-break niya sa support area. Let's look at a long-term support. Right here. Yeah, MRP is starting to show support right here. It's consolidating right there. Ingat lang. Always just do test buy. This is a good support area right here. So just do test buy, okay? If you're getting into MRP, I'd rather wait for another confirmation kasi medyo downtrend pa siya. So I want to wait for one more confirmation before really getting in for MRP. Joy Ligares, salamat pagi. Ayan. Hazel Miranda, MBT po sir. Yan, MBT, iwas muna. Vacations. Good morning sir. How about Wilcon? Mataas na ba ngayon? Buy or wait po? I did recommend Wilcon past days. Hindi ko nabisita si Wilcon. Ayan, nag-doji pa rin. Right. I did recommend Wilcon. Wait for a breakout right here. Hindi pa siya nagbe-breakout eh. So, wait for a breakout. Because we are at the highest point right here. Delikado ito eh. So, as much as possible, position yourself at the bottom. Right now, Bollinger Band is telling us na magsa-sideways siya. Hindi pa naman siya nagbe-breakout. So, if it does pull back for a bit, enter. Okay, definitely. This is an ascending triangle right here. I'd rather really wait for a breakout. Yeah. Wait na lang kayo to for a breakout talaga. This is an ascending triangle right there. So, wait for this breakout. Nag-breakout siya last yesterday was Monday, last Friday, kaso nga lang bumalik siya sa resistance niya and then held on to that point. Nag-doji siya yesterday. Right now, baka mag-breakout ito. Right? Just get in on a breakout. That's a very good solid momentum for Wilcon. Very good sign. I'm gonna add Wilcon for wait for the breakout. Watch out for the breakout. Okay, Wilcon. Very good question. Vacations. SG Morales, good morning sir. NRCP, dandaanan na natin yan. Jose Tamundong, morning maestro. Jazz and H2O, we covered them already. Right. EBS EES, good morning. BRN sir. Let's check out BRN. Sumasakit na naman yung lalamunan ko. Alright, BRN is looking good. If you see this is the engulfing that I'm looking at. I always teach you about this. So I think the downtrend is finished. We are at a good support area right here. Atong retracement na ito tinitignan natin. It might go down further, but this is a good sign right here, right? So BRN definitely good. But as long as the support holds, I'm adding BRN sa list. Good question. Sino nga ba yung nagtanong? Si Ebs. Ayan. Haha. Yes, sir. Costco now ECP. We talked about them. Sir Lloyd, DNL, STR, and WPI. We will be talking about these in a while. Right. Si Or naman and GSM ay, ayan, we're gonna be talking about them in a while also. Benchita, Katubig. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. J. Arellano, somehow your message was retracted. Sorry about that. Don't know why. Can you type it? Pwede mo ihiwalay yung mga syllables or Tagalogin mo or English mo. I don't know why it was retracted. Renji Batiloy. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. How to be your student? Oh nga pala, talking about students, right guys? I have a class this Friday and Saturday 8 p.m. especially para sa OFWs natin yan. Friday and Saturday 8 p.m. Also, next week, Saturday, Sunday, meron tayong morning session. If you prefer a morning, next week na lang, right? To be my student, please send me a message sa Facebook ko or my Facebook page. I always answer questions there. I'm gonna send you the details there, right? So, if you wanna be taught by me, a more comprehensive teaching guidance. The advantage of being enrolled in the workshop is that yes, I do give out free lessons like Bollinger Bands, techniques. Even here, I give you breadcrumbs here in this episode, right? In other episodes. But ang problema kasi niyan is bits and pieces lang eh. I know, I started like that. Bits and pieces lang. Aral dito, look at the recommendations from others, yung mga turo ng others. Ang problema niyan, it's not systematic learning. I tend to miss, ang nangyayari is, I miss out on the important ones. This is the advantage of being in my workshop, is because systematically, everything you need from start to finish to be a good trader, I'll be teaching you. So, wala kayong mamimiss. So, if you opt for that kind of coaching, let me know. Invest in knowledge. This is, yun yung sinasabi ni paring Alex Onsen, mag-invest sa time. Right? Excuse me. Alright, so that's for the workshop. Right, share ko naman screen. So Renji, send me a message. Del Papa, good morning, H2O po. Yan. We'll talk about H2O in a while. Time check, it's 9:02. Chris 18, good morning, Sir Lloyd. MHC, we talked about that. Sherwin Abdon, good morning, sir. Jet Abalera, IRC din po. IRC, we're gonna be talking about that in a while. Nasa lista naman yan. Rene Barola, good morning, sir. Blue chips starting to go up or recovering already? Yes, very good indeed. Yeah, indeed, yes. Blue chips are looking good. PSEI is looking good. I discussed this in the start of the video. And para sa mga kakaspasok lang, yes, pula si PSEI, but if you notice this price action right here, lakas ng benta, humihina ang benta compared to the previous day, and definitely, even if it's red, konti na lang ang nagbebenta. That's the price action I'm saying. And then, hopefully, rounded na ito, and then starts buying, and then that's a higher low, that's an uptrend. Right? Pag nag-green ito si PSEI, that's an uptrend. PSEI is looking good. It's recovering already, in my opinion. Right? I could be wrong. GMDC, good morning, Sir Lloyd from Korea. Ayan, good morning. Sherwin, good morning then. Sir, si CHP po ba? We just discussed about CHP. Gerald, right? Ray Oximoso, good morning, sir. PLC, let's look at PLC. Right, si PLC, ayan. Premium Leisure Corporation, downtrend pa siya. But Bollinger Band is telling us na magsa-sideways siya. It was the RSI starting to climb already. MACD is showing signals, good signals right there. So this is good. This is a good position for PLC, right? We are at a very nice position actually. Right? Meron tayong support dito and we're at that support area and it's bouncing. Yes, PLC. I'm gonna add PLC, buy as long as the support holds. I'm gonna check more on PLC if anong meron sa kanila lately. I'm gonna review their fundamentals, but I know PLC is good. Right. So PLC, I'm adding PLC on the list, buy as long as the support holds. Good job, Ray, for spotting that. Carlos, how about Bull Sir Lloyd? And si Vulcan, I think nag-subside na yung ni Vulcan eh. Right? This is what I always say, pag na-break na MA20, the direction changes. So, iba na ang direction ni Vulcan. It's either gonna do sideways or maybe gonna go down further. So, iwas muna kay Vulcan. Right? Sir GMA, yan. Romel Genciana is asking about GMA 7. Right, so GMA7 forming a solid support right here. GMA7, ang pangit ng earnings nila lately eh. So, I don't like these kinds of earnings. These earnings tend to pull the stocks down. So, I'm not recommending GMA7 for the meantime, right? Mas si Kapamilya muna ang i-recommend ko, si ABS muna. Oscar Umagas, good morning, by Lloyd. Na ako Cebu karon bakasyon, wa lang ko kakasayo og mata mao nang na-late na ko watch among live. Right, by the way, by Lloyd, IS musta na? Right, we'll talk about ISL. Oscar, send me a message. Maybe we can meet up somewhere in Cebu, right? Catch up. IS, Island Information Technology Telco Company, broke MA20 yesterday but nag-bounce siya at this higher support right here. So buy as long as this support holds. Right? But if ma-break yung support na yan, just get out. Stay light, wag mag-all in, konti lang ang test buy. Wind Cruise, hello then. Mark Jiao, Sir Lloyd, thanks, you're welcome. Right, asa na tayo? Time checks 9:06 at 9:10, tatapusin ko yung list ko, right? So I'm gonna use the last 4 minutes for your questions, excuse me. Miguelito Isip, hi Sir Lloyd, anong way po para ma-handle stress associated with trading? Right, start with getting familiar with the stress. How do you get familiar with the stress? Practice first. Practice investograms. You'll see the frustration of not winning there, and then once you're good at investograms virtual trade, start with small amounts of money para at least slowly familiarize ka with the stress involved. At least maliit pa lang yung stress kung maliit pa lang ang pera, right? And then gradually increase para hindi mabigla ang utak mo sa stress. The tendency is if you put in large amounts, your stress and your frustration, your emotions will be large and maninibago yung isip nyo eh. right? You're not familiar with that kind of stress and that kind of pressure with your money. So if that happens, malaki ang stress nyo, it will eat your mind up and you will lose confidence. So please start with virtual trading and then start with small amounts after. That's how you deal with stress in trading. Wag magpapapressure sa earnings. The earnings will come. Yan yung sinasabi ko sa students ko. Even my students came up with that, even if I'm not saying it. But yes, ito yung lesson ko sa kanila. Don't worry about the earnings. Start practicing first. Money will just come in the future. Hindi madalian ang trading. Right? If ever you think stock exchange is a place to win money fast, it's also a place to lose money fast. So start properly. Right? If you're gonna just, kung mawawala man ang pera mo, at least you try to invest it. Go to my workshop. I'm gonna teach you how to be a good trader, how to deal with this stress and everything. Right? Yan. Nag-plug bigla di ba? Right, CEI. Uni Nani. Yan. CEI is, right now, CEI is looking good. Nagre-retrace lang si CEI. Wait for the bounce muna kay CEI. Ayan. Andyan si CEI sa list ko, I think. Wait for the bounce. Yan. Nasa lista ko si CEI. Wait for the bounce. Right. G. Vangate. Sir Lloyd, ano po yung triangle na pointing up and down? Ikaw po ba ang nag-set niyan or automatic din yan dapat kasama sa Bollinger Bands? Hindi, ako nagsiset nun. There are things called as patterns. Go to Billionaires Club. After the session, I'm gonna be uploading the patterns I always look at. Also, right, so punta kayo sa Billionaires Club after. J. Arellano, or remind me, okay? Baka makalimutan ko. Maayong buntag, Sir Lloyd. Buying na po ba si AEV? Yan, AEV, yes. I recommended it earlier. Buy as long as this support holds, right? Pag nag-hold yung support na yan, pag nag-green yan, yes. Good morning, Master, from Alvin Rivera. Good morning. How about IS? We talked about that. John Bayong, good morning. Good morning. John Bayong, how about NI? Si NI, si Nihao. Nihao, intraday potentials lang kay Nihao. Masyado mataas na si Nihao, di ba? Gumagala si Nihao for intraday. So, make sure, make sure you watch it for intraday. Rene Ibarola, nawala yung message mo. Let me see. Hindi ko nakita yung message mo, Rene. Can you send it to me as a PM sa Facebook na lang. STV Trader. Good morning. Thanks for your guidance. Happy to help. STV Trader. Tide Hunter Place. Boss Insight po kay FLI. FLI buy as long as the support holds. Yan, kay FLI. Tugo po, yan. Tugo is cooking up something. So, I'm waiting for Tugo's price action. Na-break niya support niya. So, iwas lang muna. I'm waiting. Nasa waitlist ko si Tugo. Wag muna si Tugo. Pelinchita ko tubig. Yeah, my surname's chemical symbol is H2O. Katubig nga di ba? Maybe I'll try to trade my surname. H2O. Yan, nagbabounce na sa H2O. Yes, actually, H2O is looking good. Right? So, buy as long as that support holds. What is the good blue chip to start with right now? Talking about blue chip, not today. Right? Wag muna today. JFC. Look at JFC. RSI is very low already. But ngaso nga lang, downturn pa siya. So, I'm waiting again for JFC here. I actually, kahit habang bumababa si JFC, from this point pa lang I remember at this point, I kept telling people, wag muna. The impatient ones bought. Right? Stock exchange is a process of transferring people from the impatient to the patient ones. So, we'll be patient. Right? Abangan nyo kung kailan ko sasabihin na go na sa JFC. I'm waiting for it at 240. If it holds at 240, that's where we will buy. RSI is already very good. Ewan ko bakit pumasok ang mga tao dito. RSI was not yet that good for JFC. Right now, JFC is at 245. I'm waiting for it at 240. If you're asking me anong magandang blue chip, solidly, JFC. Antayin natin dito, but not now. Not right now, but abang lang. JFC, BPI is already there. SMPH is a good company. If you want to start right away, SMPH and SM, these are good companies to start in right away. Right? So, AGI from Olin Quintanar. And AGI is doing good on that support. Kaso nga lang, hindi gumagalaw. So, AGI, if you're into AGI, wait for, start with, Uh, as long as the support holds. Alright, so Alfie Tamayo, ayan, age by Lloyd, I don't know what that means. By the way, siguro, PMT ka one of these days kay Asad ko na mag-seminar again para sa alongpat umangkon, and sisters kay interested sila mo invest sa stock exchange. Okay, just send me a message, Oscar. Oh, sige. Right, so, yes, I'm gonna continue with my list, okay? Rene Ibarola, the session is 2 days, and then, how many days do you recommend to recover all the training seminars? 2 araw lang yung workshop ko. The workshop is 2 hours each. Dati yan 4 days, tigwa 1 hour each, right? And then, ngayon, I just cut it to 2 days per 2 hours each, right? Naka-cover naman natin yan. Right, Belencha Tubig, you were right, sir, about GFC. Cheers. Bomba pa nga si GFC over the course of the days. Yes, it is. Right, thank you. Right, so, last question, si Arvin, CEB and MBT. Si CEB, wait for the bounce, and MBT, iwas muna. Right, so, we've covered all the questions. Now, tatapusin ko lang yung recommendations ko. Eto hindi pa natin na discuss the breakout plays. The breakout plays, Primex, RLT, Shell PH, ACP, RRHI, and X and GSMI. Right, bilisan ko lang ha, it's already 9:13. Right, so breakout plays, Primex. Primex kasi nasa breakout level pa rin siya, so pwede pa kayong pumasok dyan. Look at Primex price action, paangat ng paangat yan, hindi pa huli for Primex. Use that resistance as your support. Mag-cut loss lang kayo below that area right there. Right, below that area right there. So next up kay Primex is RLT. Yan, si RLT RLT, wait for the breakout to dapat. Right, so RLT, transfer ka lang to sa baba. Watch out for breakout si RLT. Right, let me just fix that. Shell PH, right, we did say that Shell PH is gonna break out, right, and nag-breakout na siya. It's still not yet too late. Shell is already starting to go up. Sana hindi pa huli lahat. And then you can still use breakout play kay Shell PH. Yan, isa yan sa mga nananalo ng mga ano. ECP, bakit nandito si ECP? Pumula si ECP. Alright, tanggalin ko si ECP dyan. Hindi ko lang to na-update. RRHI, hindi ko pala to na-update tong lista na ito. RRHI, yan, it's still at the breakout level right here, and it's retracing. So this is a good area to buy that retracement right there. Pag nag-hold itong breakout, you can get in kasi that's the retracement also at the same time. Baka umakyat na yun. That's a higher low. That's an uptrend for RHI. X naman. Yan, si X. We discussed about X. May resistance dyan eh, di ba? But this is a breakout play. Konting ingat lang kay X. Medyo mataas na. Tanggalin ko lang si X yan dyan. I don't want to recommend X kasi delikado yung play niya. GSMI. Ayan, si GSMI. Nag-breakout si GSMI. Ayan na naman yung second resistance niya right there. So we're very near, but this is the area to get into. Right? Napakaganda na ng position ng GSMI. It's already starting to climb. Right? Huwag magpapuhuli. This is an uptrend stock. Right? Make the trend your friend. Practice that. Next up is wait for the bounce. EW, East-West, antay lang kayo ng bounce kay East-West. That's self-explanatory. If it bounces, that's a higher low. That's an uptrend. DNL, wait for the bounce. Right? We're at the support area kay DNL. Very solid support area for DNL. Wait for the bounce bago pumasok. Wala pang bounce. Huwag mo nang pumasok. URC, yan, I've been recommending URC before. Laki na ng panalo kay URC from here. And then URC is starting to do this. Wait for the bounce. Magantay tayo ng bounce kay URC. If it bounces, that's a higher low. That's an uptrend for URC. CEB, ayan. Si CEB, wala pa rin bounce but forming a support right there. So wait for the bounce lang talaga to really get in. That's our confirmation for CEB. CLC, bilisan ko lang to guys kasi wala nating oras. It's 9:16. CLC, wait for the bounce. That's self-explanatory. That's a support area right there. Pag nag-bounce yan, that's a confirmation of the support. CEI naman, doing a retracement and wait for the bounce for CEI. JFC, we discussed about JFC. IRC, bakit nandito si IRC? Nag-bounce na yan. Ay, hindi pala. Nag-doji pala si IRC. So, baka mag-bounce yan anytime soon. So, IRC is in my list. PPG. PPG is doing a retracement. Wait for the bounce. Pag nag-bounce yan, that's a confirmation of a support. We have a support area right here. Baka mag-support na yan siya anytime soon. So, wait lang for bounce for PPG.
This stock is on an uptrend, kaya ko siya nire-recommend. Or wait for it at MA20. But definitely, wait for a bounce muna. Ayala, Land Incorporated. Nag-tracement siya, retracement, and then, that's a higher low support. And then, we have a doji, wait for the bounce for confirmation. ALI. Right, asa na yan? LSC naman. Yan, sila, Lorenzo Shipping. Alright, so we're at a solid support area. Pag nag-bounce yan, that's a confirmation of a support. LSC, wait for the bounce. Si Tugs din. Si Tugs, Si Tugs, andito, nag-retrace lang siya. Right? It almost did a breakout, but kaso nga lang nag-fail. Now it's doing a retracement. Anytime soon, this is gonna bounce. Wait for that bounce. Actually, nag-bounce siya dito at 3.17. Just wait for that green candlestick. JGS, wait for the bounce for JGS, and then si Bloom, right? Si Bloom. JGS, yan. Pattern si JGS, nag-retrace lang siya. Hopefully, this one holds, and just wait for the bounce. Pag na-bounce siya, that's an entry point for JGS. Intraday potentials. Ito yung may intraday, magandang intraday potentials. I'm gonna place it in the chat room. Right, si Win. Right, intraday lang kay Win, okay? Medyo mataas na si Win. Ayan, kahapon, andyan pa rin si Win for intraday potential. Nananalo pa rin si Win. Right, NI, intraday potential, ECP, intraday CA. Ayan, si CA, ilang araw ko na nito, recommend ito, dahil dito. Right? Ito guys, ito, one of my biggest mistakes na hindi ko na-recommend sa inyo. This is why I tell you, do not ever underestimate bullish stocks. Ito, nag-Bollinger Band trigger. But I did not recommend ATI. And then look at that, for how many days ATI has been winning. Right? This is why I tell you, do not ever underestimate bullish stocks. Put them in your radars already, kasi pag umakyat yan, you can get in. And then just sell half at the top if you're happy, kasi on the other half, if it will climb, nako, panalo kayo. Right? ATI, medyo mataas na yan. Right? So, but still, there's intraday potential there. I don't know bakit wala si ATI dyan na naman. Right? So, this is why I always tell you, do not underestimate bullish stocks. ISM, intraday na lang ang pwede natin gawin kay ISM. Yesterday, I recommended ISM, wait for the bounce. If pumasok kayo sa bounce na yun, ang ganda sana. Laki ng panalo ni ISM kahapon, 11.45. It's already too late, so intraday na lang ang pwede natin pasukin if ever hindi kayo nakapasok kay ISM kahapon. But I did mention ISM, so wait for the bounce yesterday. Good job sa mga pumasok sa bounce ni ISM. Right, ABG, intraday potential na lang yan. Look at this, MA20 bounce. We were watching it here. Right, it formed a support right here and umakyat na. Laki na ng panalo ni ABG. Right, intraday na lang pwede natin gawin dyan. Or naman, si OR, nag-bounce na, mataas na, intraday na lang pwede natin gawin kay OR. Alright? Si X din, intraday and ATI. So, that's my list for today. It's 9:20 already. Do you have any questions? We still have time for any follow-up questions. John Rodrigo Tamayo. Hi, Sir Lloyd. I'm interested on your training session. I'll ping you on Facebook page. Thank you so much. So, send me a message. Alright, guys. So, habang wala pang questions, maybe you have any question, any tips on how to play the stock exchange, especially in trading, let me know. If hindi ko naman masasagot yung questions nyo, just send me a question in my FB page. You know I always answer everyone as much as I can. Alright? So, again, if you want to help the channel, guys, please check on the super chat. Yan. If you want to help for this program to continue, help me help newbies. Right? The goal of this program is really to help newbies. Right? Tulungan natin yung mga newbies. Help me with that goal. Please do super chat. And there are also other ways to help me create a coins.ph account, or if you want to help me by helping yourself, right, mag-invest kayo sa copy trading ng eToro. Create an account using my link. You will earn, and then I will earn at the same time. So, para makatulong sa ano natin. Right, so may pahabol na question si Heaven. Right, si Heaven, and we are at resistance, nag-retracement si Heaven. So, ingat lang kay Heaven. I'm not recommending Heaven. Actually, Heaven is overpriced, kaya hindi ko linalagay si Heaven sa lista ko. Right, hi Maestro, good morning po. Paano po support through bank? Kaloy, please send me a message sa Facebook, right? I can give you my bank accounts. You can do that also. So, yeah, thank you, Kaloy, for opening that up. If you are not comfortable on putting your credit cards here, just send me a message. I can give you my bank account if you want to help to support the channel. Right, so I guess that's it for today. Sylvester Magat is asking about Poopy. Yan. Last question lang natin. Right. Poopy, very solid support, very good company, good fundamentals. I'm adding Poopy on my list actually. Right. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, wala na akong bosses. Thank you so much for that. I'm adding Poopy sa hirap. I'm adding Poppy sa lista sa buy as long as the support holds. Support na pala ito kay Poppy. Bollinger Band is telling us na magsa-sideways na ito. So that's very good. Right? Bollinger Band is it's starting to go bullish, right? Poppy, when it hit RSI, it's doing good already. Poppy, buy as long as the support holds. Anytime soon, baka umikat nito. Thank you so much for that question. Right? Hindi ko na-recommend si Poppy kung hindi mo sinabi yan. Right? So again, I think that's it for today. I need to rest my voice. Wala na akong bosses, so this is not easy, but it really makes me happy helping people. Ayan, ang daming nagme-message sa akin guys that their ports are already starting to look good after following the program. I'm glad that this program is helping you, right? It's helping newbies. Again, let's get rich together. Enjoy the rest of the day. Konting ingat sa trades. If you have any questions, please send me a message sa Facebook. And again, go to my website, our website, financialfreedom101.co. Andun yung chat room. The community is there to help. If I cannot answer, the community is there to help you. Mag-aagahan muna ako, right? I've already have positions, so hindi muna ako, I won't be able to watch the opening of the trade. I'm gonna be back after I eat. Hindi pa ako kumakain right? Maestro, pakisend account mo para naka-share din me to support yan. Sige, I have a BDO account. Lagay ko na lang dito sa chat room. This is my online account. Asan na yun? Yun. Alright, so share ko na lang to dito. Alright, so that's my video account. Just in case you wanna help, just send me a message if you sent money so that I can acknowledge it bukas sa trade sa daily grind natin. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ingat sa trades. The market is looking good but it's still very shaky. So stay light pa rin. Don't go all in. Don't be aggressive. Don't be too excited. Alright? But I am starting to get excited kay JFC. So I'm gonna tell you guys when is the best time to get in JFC. Right? So I'll see you again tomorrow. Let's get rich together. Have a great day. Bye-bye.